Hi everyone, Lisa here from Force Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. I was able to get a fair amount of stitching done this week, so I have lots to show, and was able to kind of keep up on all the prompts for the No New Starts group, and mainly in the travel event that is in that group. I also have been able to keep up on Bringo, which I think I have a copy of. It's got a bunch of stuff shoved in my book of days here. Bringo's here. And I've been able to make some good progress on my whip goes as well. So all in all, a good week. Just going to mark off a couple more here for Bringo. No Bringo quite yet, but getting close. My son's going back to school next week, so that's great. So hopefully we'll be a little bit more sense of normalcy in our house. I hope everyone is taking care. We are supposed to get a snowstorm tonight, so we will see. It's been very cold the last couple of days. Thought I would just maybe start off by showing you my book of days so far. So I updated that with some stickers yesterday. So that is all updated and on track. Haven't done any stitching yet today. I went grocery shopping and then went for a run. So here's my Bringo board. So as you can see, lots of X's, so that's good. And then for the travel event for No New Starts, right now I am working on a big section of travel, which is 2,050 stitches. So you'll see the piece I'm working on for that. So that's a little bit slow going, but I'm going to make some good progress on that. All right, so let's get started. So on Monday, let's see if we can kind of go in order. Kind of go in order. I was working on Temperature Tree for Bringo. So I got 100 stitches in on that. I'm gonna need to start working on the tree part again. After my run in the really cold air, just did a number on my lungs and this afternoon. So I'm sorry. This morning it was like minus 19, feels like minus 27. Right now I think it's only like minus 4, feels like minus 9 or so. So much better. So that was on Monday. Oh, also this week I have started to watch The Golden Girls. So that's what I've been watching a lot of, and now my son is also been asking to watch it, so he is all into it as well. And yes, silly questions like, why is there laughing in it while it was filmed in the studio audience? Or yesterday he asked why every time there's a new episode it doesn't continue from the last episode. I'm like, well, that's just how it is. So he's very, very into it for a 6-year-old. All right. Please stay in order here. Next, so on Tuesday, I worked on Garden Cat by Satsuma Street. You can pretty much see it. I don't want to take it out. Pretty much see it in there. Garden Cat. I'm probably not going to do that top portion. So this is for Bringo as well. So I added this bit here for my 100 stitches. Sorry, my son is so loud. I'm trying to like fold it differently to try to get some of these creases out. All right. Next, I worked on Sledding Globe by Bent Creek. So this is the one that you use felt cotton for. It's like an 18 count over 2. So that's what it looks like there. It's a fun to stitch this. It goes pretty quick. And then I worked on Holly Jolly Farms as well. So this is on my Whipco, as well as part of, as well as the piece that I'm using for the big stitch for the travel event, No New Starts. So for Whipco, I need to do 1,000 stitches, so this is a big one. And then for the travel event, I need to do 2,050 stitches. So far, I might be at like 400 stitches. I used all that grape leaf. So I did this tree, filled that in, and finished up the chicken on the top. So I think tonight I will tackle kind of finishing what needs to be finished in the house. I don't like the house. I don't know. It's just, I find it hard to follow this particular house. All right, so that was that. So then I worked on it on and off like for a few nights. And then on Thursday, I worked on the small from Holly Jolly Farms, which is Merry Christmas. Sorry that my son is so loud. So that's what that looks like. Roblox is so intense. Oh. There's all the thread. Better put that back in. All right. Yeah, so on Thursday I worked on both of those pieces. Friday I just worked on the Dog Man bookmark that I'm working on for my son. The pattern is created by Karen from KEB Studios. So I worked on it for about 200 stitches. I also think I worked on Merry Christmas for 200 stitches because there's another event in No New Starts that you needed a number, like 200 stitches for, to create some words. So that helped move that along fairly well. And then yesterday I worked on, and all of these pieces have been called for Bringo too, if that makes sense. Mostly, yes. So this is Summer Nights by Frosted Pumpkin, and I got 200 stitches in on this one. I added in here, worked on this, worked on the border a little bit, and the white. Worked on Holly Jolly Farm again, and then I also worked on their celebration, which I want to, this is also on my Whipco. So, and on my Whipco for finish, I'm right now on off the Red Needle Art. Yes, that's her Facebook page. Caroline's Facebook page. She's having a finish up weekend. And then every person that does a finish this weekend, she's going to donate, I believe, some money to the local animal shelter. So I am looking to finish this, which is basically just a snowman. So I think I can get that done today. So that's what I'm going to go back to after I'm done filming this. And also I want to thank Caroline because she was so gracious and purchased a couple needle minders from my Etsy shop. I don't have a ton of stuff in there right now. I do have some other ones to add in, but I need my husband to take some pictures for me, and he hasn't. So there's not a lot there right now, but she was gracious enough to purchase a couple from me. So thank you, Caroline. And then she was gracious enough to mention it on her Instagram. So that was also very kind of her. Yeah. I think that's all I know for today. Plans are I want to get the year celebrations finished up. I want to work more on Holly Jolly Farm for both the travel event as well as my whip go. And then see what Bringo brings. I think for today it was the Rooster and Hens chart. So I'll bring that out for about 100 stitches to... I might do that first before I finish up year celebrations. I don't think it'll take me too long to do 100 stitches in the hens, Rooster and Hens chart. And then that one's coming along too. So being more focused with the no new starts, I think has been helping me a lot in moving some pieces along and not getting sidetracked by new things to start, which I might have done. I've kind of come up with a list of things that I would like to start, including the Lindy Stitches chart with the Betty or the Rose quote from Golden Girls, with the herring, leading the herring to water. And then I also think I want to do Fruits of Plenty by Modern Folk Embroidery. So I've started kind of a list of some charts I do want to start when I am able to slot those in with some finishes. So that's all I got. I hope everyone has a good week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.